Okay, this is my 9-inch disc sander slash 2x72-inch belt sander combo. Main reason I'm making this video is just to kind of pay it forward, I guess. I watched YouTube like crazy trying to figure out how to make this thing, and really I couldn't find anything on there that had this combination, so if someone's looking to do the same, maybe this will help them. So here's a disc sander. It's a 9-inch. Got it from Beaumont Metal Works, and here's the tool rest I made, which has the miter gauge slot, and that makes it really nice and easy to make your pieces have a good 90-degree angle on them. I use a bandsaw for all my cuts, and they're never perfect, so this makes them perfect and does it in just seconds. Take a look here. I had to use some really thick metal in order to make that work, so this would fit in the slot, and my workpiece would actually slide over the top without it interfering. The arm's fully articulating, so I can put it at a 45-degree angle or whatever if I want to, and the tool arm here can be loosened up, and I can take the whole thing off if I need to. Alright, here's the belt sander portion. All the wheels I got from Beaumont Metal Works as well. Awesome stuff. I've got a 4-inch contact wheel up top and a 2-inch idler here on the bottom. I don't know, I did that just because it gives me the option of turning this into a contact wheel as far as rotating the platen forward, and not sure if I'll use it much like that. I've seen other people on YouTube do that, but at least the option's there. I know if you're trying to make knives and stuff, I think you need like a 10-inch or something, but at least I have one. It's got a tool rest as well. This is adjustable, but I'm not able to actually rotate it up at different angles. I didn't really see any need for it, and if I change my mind, I can always make it that way. I just cut this piece of metal right off here, and then it can be rotatable off of this one bolt. Okay, got the switch to turn on the motor, and the whole stand is actually able to be moved up and down. Got these two eye bolts here to help pinch it, and if I'm ever decide to try making a knife or something, or I know I'm going to be grinding for a long time, I can lower this whole unit down, pull up a chair, and just park my butt. Oh, let's do the idler arm. So I went with this style. I don't know, I thought it'd be a lot easier, and it was really easy to make, but it's kind of loose. I actually these two tubes right here I had to fit inside of each other, and in order to do that I had to grind this guy down, and I ground it too much, so it's got some slop in it, which definitely affects my tracking at times, so I might have to redo that. But see it rotating up here again. I saw some other guy on YouTube do this. Got the eye bolt screw that comes through, pushes on the nut, and adjust your tracking from there. So alright, here is the pulley setup, the OSHA Nightmare. It's a 4-step pulley, goes from 2 inches up to 5 inches, and I had to put some spacers here for the pillow blocks in order to have enough room to get the belt in here. And I went with I don't know what this is called, but it's got links, this belt, and glad I bought it because I didn't have to worry about, when I mounted the motor, exact spacing based off belt size. And these belts can just be changed. I mean, the sizes can be changed just by pulling a link out. So the motor here, it's a 2 horsepower Doer motor. I got off Craigslist for $50. Runs off 230 volt, and it's in counterclockwise rotation, which seems like every other person I've watched their videos, they're always in a clockwise rotation. I tried pulling it apart, and I got to a point where I couldn't pull the motor all the way out of the case, and to get to the electrical connections, it's like I had to pull a bearing off or something, and I had no way of doing that, so I didn't want to mess it up. So I just changed my design, and I had the belt sander portion on the other side as opposed to what you normally see. So it's on a rotating base here. I saw another guy make this. You've got a 1/2-inch threaded bolt that runs all the way through this metal pipe, and then I just welded the pipe straight onto the frame here. So it rotates up. If I want to change belt speeds, just lift it up, bring it over, drop it down. Weight of the motor seems to do just fine, keeping the belt at the right tension. So, all right, and it's on wheels. I can move it around. That's about it. So we'll start it up. Alright, here's the contact wheel. Just rotated the platen forward, and it's just really held together just by the one bolt, which it has no problem handling that. The 2-inch idler doesn't even contact the belt anymore, but here it is. So you can use it with or without the tool rest, but the option's there, and maybe one day I'll figure out an actual use for it. Let's turn it on. Alright, well, good luck making your own.